I want to check that we're rolling. Okay, friends. So now we're going to go to the part where we're going to start drawing these animals. We've made our folds, and we fold our papers into third. And if you are a student that is in the class tomorrow, you're going to try to follow along. If you feel like it's going too fast, you can ask your sub to stop the video and slow it down a little bit. Most of us today will say slow down, and that will work fine for you tomorrow when you're in here for art. Okay, so we talked about Laurel Birch. We've decided that we're going to make her cats. We have a handout, and this handout shows us two different cats. It shows us a cat that's standing and a cat that's sitting or running. I call this a sitting cat. It's not standing. And I call this the running cat. Each of these directions teaches us how to make these cats. Laurel Birch's cats are different from other cats because they have what kind of eyes? Say it again, Styles, louder.
Human eyes.
Human eyes, very good.
Yep.
All of our animals have human eyes. And she was over in China. Remember when she was in China?
Yeah.
And the ambassador changed the eyes to animal eyes. And she said, thank you, but no thank you. Let's keep my designs the same. So we're going to make these cats with human eyes. Last year when we did proportion, we have folded papers before. This should be no big thing for you. You have seen this before. You have done this before. All second graders have folded papers into third and first grade, and you folded papers into third and second grade. We do this for proportion. Everyone say proportion.
Proportion.
Proportion is this: the way things relate to each other. If somebody is super, super tall, they're out of proportion, and we look at them and we notice them and we say, oh my goodness, look how tall he is. I bet he's a basketball player. Well, if we have a cat that has a super, super big head and a little, little body, it's going to be silly, and it's going to be out of proportion. Very good. So we want our Laurel Birch cats to be in proportion. That's why we've done this folding right here. Now, the top third is for your head, and the second and the third are for your bodies. So we're going to focus on this top third, and we're going to use letters. I've always used letters of the alphabet to help explain what you're making. So we're going to make a letter W. So everybody take your pencil and watch me first, then you do. And we're going to make a letter W, and we're using sketching lines.
Okay.
Sketching lines are lines that move rapidly across your paper, and they don't have to be exact. So watch me make a sketching line W. I start at the top of my paper. I draw a sketching line down, and it crosses over my hump just a little bit. And then I cross over, and I can stop. Now I'm going to zoom in, or I'll make that darker in a minute. Sorry. Can you see that better, boys and girls?
Yeah.
And I'm going to zoom in now because you kind of got an idea of where that is. So again, I'm going to draw a line. You can't see that? Okay, Nick, you can move up.
Miss Myers?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not used to my left hand. I can't write that line.
Well, I'll show you, boys and girls. I'm left-handed. Watch. You're using your right hand. I'm the teacher, and I'm left-handed. Now watch. You make this little hump here to make a W, and then you cross back over, and you make another letter W here using your sketching lines. Now look, the outside of my paper, I have some space there. So everyone go ahead and make your letter W like this for your Laurel Birch cat right now. And notice it goes over that first fold for perspective, or proportion, I'm sorry, proportion. And everyone draw that. Next, we're going to draw, okay, quickly friends, as quickly as you can. This is like riding a bicycle. The first time you draw one of these cats is not going to be the best. So don't worry about it. I want you to try on your own. I want you guys to try on your own for this first one, and on the second one I'll help you if you need help. And it should look like just a big letter W. Yep. Are we ready to move on? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to wait for one more little bit of time. Okay, friends, next, we're going to make the ears for the Laurel Birch cat by drawing a triangle down on one side, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to draw these triangles downward. Now, they don't need to be perfect, and these are making your kitty cat's ears. Now, the kitty cat needs to have a head, so we're going to take our pencil and we're going to draw a line that goes across like a sad face. And it comes in front of these triangles like this. Next, after we've drawn this forehead here, we're going to draw a smiley face line right here, or a letter U. And that's the kitty cat's mouth. Bring me your paper. I'm going to give you a couple of moments to kind of check this out, figure it out. Yeah, I don't want to see these guys. Just stay at your seat and stay working, okay? And if you are here with a sub, don't show the sub. Just stay at your seat and just continue working. Now, friends, please stay seated. This is just practice. It does not have to look perfect. We're going to draw another one of these again today. Why is that light going like that? Oh. That was weird. Okay. Now, friends, we're going to move on, and we're going to draw a line up the middle. And if you want to take your ruler and use your ruler, you don't need it for this, really. You don't really need it. Look. Just draw a line straight up. Next, we're going to make the letter Y. It's fun to stay at the Y. It's fun to stay at the... Oh boy, you guys are so exciting this morning. Woohoo! It's fun to stay at the... YMCA. Perfect. Thank you, friends. So you make the letter Y right here, and that forms the kitty cat's nose. Now, to make the kitty cat's nose look like it's complete, we're going to make a sad face sign right here.
Why does he have a sad face?
Well, because boys and girls, we need to make lines that go curve downward and curve upward. Okay. Kind of looks like a puppy dog, yeah? Everybody, take your ruler. Friends. Take your ruler, this does not require voices, and I want you to draw a line that goes back to the top part using the edge of your nose. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. A line that goes back, bless you, like this. Nope, you did great. Now, our cat has a nose, and it has lines that help us know that this cat's face goes back in space. Next, every cat is going to need an eye. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go about halfway down on this line, and we're going to make a sad face here.
You keep having sad faces.
Yep.
Sad face.
Or die.
Yep. And then we're going to do another sad face over here. And if we were to finish this now, this cat would actually look like his eyes were shut.
Yeah. So happy now.
Now, we're going to turn that sad face upside down and make it happy by putting a happy face with that sad face. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, a happy face with that sad face. Now, if we were going to draw normal cat eyes would look like this, boys and girls. They would be angled. They would have a long pupil that would be like this. And then they would have a round iris, and their color would come out of the pupil
Normally their eyes are
like this. Well, we're not making cat eyes. We're making human eyes. So what we're going to do next, and I'm going to zoom this in so you can see, we're going to make a circle on the inside, and this is for our iris. That's the color portion of your eye. And when we go on to our final project, you're going to use colored pencil for this part, not Sharpie marker. And we're going to do the same thing, obviously, to the other eye, like that. Now, inside, and then I'm going to erase some of the extra lines I had with my sketching right here, just to make those go out. Now, inside here, we're going to draw a pupil. The pupil is the black part of your eye. If you look at your eye, it has a color portion, and inside that color portion it has a black portion, which is the pupil. The pupil and the iris. And we're going to make another pupil over here. Now, who remembers light sourcing? Good. Can you tell me what light sourcing is, please?
You keep going in and it's lighter.
No, kind of. It does get lighter and lighter, yes. But why do we have light sourcing? Yes. If something is shiny, it makes it look real. Because, like, look at my nails, boys and girls. Look at my nails, or look at my nails. See this? Look. As I lift this nail up, light attracts to it, and we have light sourcing. And light right here is determining where my light sourcing comes from. So you can see on my nail that the light is coming from this side down, like this. And it creates a white part that not normally would be there, because the light is hitting it. And it usually happens to shiny objects only. Well, your eyes are shiny. So we're going to draw a circle here for light sourcing, and we're not going to shade that circle in. And we're going to do the same thing to this eye too. We're going to make a white circle for light sourcing, and we're not going to shade that in. Now, some common mistakes that third graders make, and second graders make, and first graders, fourth graders, and adults, they forget to color these pupils in black. Go ahead and color your pupil all the way in black, because you've made your light sourcing on the eye.